cannot even begin to stress how incredible that entire basketball game was. I can't even begin to put into words how freaking good Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo are as individual players. I cannot fully encapsulate what it is that makes those two players, without a shadow of a doubt, with no indiscretion, with no questions asked, with no hesitation, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic are the two best players that are walking on planet Earth. The two best players that are walking on planet Earth are Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, when I tell you that the way these two are able to control the game on a night-by-night basis, the way they are able to manufacture possessions for their teams, they are able to make it work without the talent on the roster, with injuries on the roster. What Giannis did in this game was simply emblematic of the fact that that's a back-to-back MVP, that's a Defensive Player of the Year, that's a Finals MVP, and he is a consensus top 2 player in the NBA. That's why he put up 200, 150 versus the Boston Celtics. That's why that man is regarded as one of the best players overall and one of the top 20 players already. What you saw from Jokic today was somebody who literally is able to think and understand the basketball game in a way that is so unbelievably real. Like, the way he processes information as it's happening, the way he's able to see across the court without looking. It's like he has eyes in the side of his head and in the back of his head, that when he is in the post, he knows who's in the corner. He knows who's on the wing. He sees every single one of the cutters. Before it happens, Jokic is able to evaluate everything that's happening on a basketball court, and those are why those are the two best freaking players in the entire sport and on the earth. That was absolutely exceptional, y'all. Welcome to the channel, y'all. I'm Swipa Cam. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's blow this up. Get this episode out into the universe. I hope you love the thumbnail. This was Goku versus Jiren. Goku versus Jiren. And this is why. Because guess what? That man Jiren was going off. That man Giannis was going off. Looked like he was unstoppable. And Jokic had to get his team and the rest of his compadres to get the job done, and they got it done. Giannis had 40 points. 40 points tonight. 40 points. Jokic had 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Let me put it up. Jokic had 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. 29, 8, and 6 on 11 and 16 shooting. Giannis had 14 of 25, 40 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And if you watch the game, I can't tell you too many times that those dudes were unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. I am so incredibly glad that I get a chance to watch those dudes do what they do and go off. And absolutely go off. There's no disrespect towards Giannis, no disrespect towards Jokic. If you're a basketball fan, if you're an actual basketball fan, you support both of those players. If you're an actual basketball fan, you know those are consensus 2 of the 3 or 4 best players on the planet. If you're a basketball fan and you can watch basketball from an unbiased standpoint as best as you can, you know those are 2 of the best players you're watching right now in their peak. Giannis made great offensive and defensive plays today. Jokic made great offensive and defensive plays today. You need to go back and watch the film. In that second half, Jokic was one-on-one versus Giannis multiple times and led to multiple stops. He was playing the pick and roll well. Jokic was surrounded in this instance by good enough defensive teammates relative to the competition they're playing against in Greece that they were able to surround him with enough defensive help. That way his perimeter defense and wing defense is not an absolute liability. But when I tell you all that these dudes were exceptional, bro, I'm telling y'all, if you can find the highlights, go back and watch them highlights. If you can find the highlights, go back and watch them, because this is what it was. This is exactly what you saw. If you saw this game, this is what you saw. If you saw this game, this is what you saw. You saw the two best players in the NBA. You saw Goku, you saw Jiren, you saw Jokic, you saw Giannis, you saw the two best players in the NBA give everything they had to will their teams to victory. It was exceptional. It was absolutely exceptional. Y'all, I mean, they were both going crazy, bro. Like, I don't know how else to say it, bro. Like, I know folks got their bias. I know folks got players that they like, dog. But they were going ham, dog. They were going absolute ham. I'm going to try to show you this, dog. I'm trying to show you this, dog. Let me pull this up for you. See if y'all can watch some of these highlights. That might be a little laggy. It might be a little laggy. Go ahead and look at this, dog. This is in overtime. These are the last couple of clips they had in overtime. And they were just going back and forth. These were the two best players in the NBA going back and forth. This is the NBA Finals matchup that I want to see. This is the NBA Finals matchup that I need to see. I would pay money. I'm paying good money to travel to Denver and travel to Milwaukee to watch these two dudes play in a 7-game series. It was exceptional. Jokic was doing stuff that was out of this world, dog. Like the post scoring, the post control, the handoffs, everything. And you know what's funny? Jokic was playing differently than he does in the U.S., but he was still able to control the game on every possession. Giannis, you know what's funny? Giannis is like a drop. You drop him in Greece, you drop him in Serbia, you drop him in America, and it doesn't matter. He's going to utterly dominate the game. He was exceptional, man. Like, it was unbelievable. Giannis was getting to the basket. By the way, y'all, Giannis is not. He's a human being. Giannis reminds me of Miles Morales, the Spider-Man version that we have, Miles Morales. Because Giannis had a drive where he went past Jokic, took 2 steps from like the top of the key. And again, I thought he was about to lay it up. And he just went and dunked it. But it's like Jokic played good defense, but it's Giannis, dog. Like, he's literally Spider-Man. Giannis is literally Spider-Man. Like, I've never seen a player with those level of dimensions that are just able to do what he's able to do. Like, again, it's like you had Spider-Man on the court, Brainiac or whatever Jokic is. But like I said, I think the best approximation for what they do is freaking Goku and Jiren. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you know what this means. Goku is a type of dude that there's never too much competition. Like, he might be a little bit worse off at the beginning of the fight. Goku will fight against Cell. He'll fight against Majin Buu. He'll fight against Kid Buu. He'll fight against Kulu. He'll fight against all these dudes. He'll fight against Vegeta. He'll fight against everybody. He'll fight against Jiren. He'll fight against anybody. Frieza. He might start off a little bit lower level-wise than you do. But there's something about the way Jokic understands. Remember, I said that Nikola Jokic plays like water. He's water. He adjusts to everything on the court. If you got to play bully ball, it's bully ball. If I got to beat you in the midi, I'm beating you in the midi. If I got to beat you from 3, I can beat you from 3. But if I got to just do everything and pick you apart defensively, you're in the zone, you're in man, the cutters, everything in the corner, he can do that as well. But again, Giannis is just an ultra talent. Like, Giannis is just, he's Jiren because Giannis is just able to step on the court, and everything that he's able to do, it just comes natural. Like, I'm better than you. I'm more talented than you, and therefore I'm going to dominate you. And that's exactly what it is. When you watch the Dragon Ball Super Series, that's exactly what it was. Is Goku trying to figure out how to beat Jiren, having to go to the ultra instinct level in order to get it done. He has to elevate his game to get it done. And then Giannis is just out here. I'm like that, bro. I'm just built like that, and they're able to do it, bro. So it was just absolutely incredible. And by the way, people are mentioning it. Jokic is not shooting well from the free throw line. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not too worried about it, honestly, because he's a good free throw shooter. He is a good free throw shooter in the NBA. It seems that right now, at least when it comes to playing international basketball, he's struggling shooting those shots. But let me pull this up for y'all, dog. Let me pull this up for y'all, dog. Y'all need to see this freaking shot, man. Y'all need to see this shot. Jokic had a sombor shuffle. Jokic had a sombor shuffle from the three-point line. From the three-point line over Giannis. He had a sombor shuffle from the three-point line over Giannis. Hopefully y'all can see this. Hopefully it's running back on the feed all right. Y'all, look at this shot. Look at that shot. Look at that freaking shot. Y'all, this is in the clutch. They were up 84-79. The score is 84-79 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And Jokic hits this amazing freaking shot. Let me pull it up for you so you can see the whole thing. I'm going to get out the way. I want to get out the way so y'all can watch this. Look at this. Look at this shot. I mean, that's one of the best sombor shuffles I've ever seen. One of the absolute best sombor shuffles I've ever seen in my life. He's in a contested situation near the three-point line. One of the hardest places to shoot a basketball on the NBA court. And Jokic sinks it. The two back-to-back MVPs, both of them. And he's able to sink this freaking shot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Those are the two best players in the NBA. No doubt about it. The score was 100-94. The score was 100-94. 100-94. And they needed every single last bit from both of those players. And again, y'all, here's the final stat line. Thanks, George, for putting this up. Here are the final stat lines. 29, 8-6 for Nikola Jokic, and 40, 8-5 for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was incredible. Just take this in a couple more times. Look at that. Spectacular. That's why he's like that. That's why he's like that, bro. That's why I say those are the two best. That's why I say those are the two best, brother. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it for me, bro. Those are the two best players in the NBA. And it is a privilege to get to watch them. It's just exceptional, dog. It's an exceptional opportunity that we all get to have to watch the two best players in the NBA go play on an international court like they did today and to put up great performances like they did. It was unbelievable. Everybody and anybody, if you're a fan of NBA basketball, you need to be watching these players, and you just need to be thankful for the fact that you get to watch the two best players in the NBA play against each other on an international floor. And then you get to come watch them play at home. You get to come watch them play at home as well. It's unbelievable. I think that Jokic and Giannis are the two best players in the NBA. And I think Giannis, with a fully healthy roster, with Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Brook Lopez, best team in the Eastern Conference. I think Nikola Jokic with Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Bruce Brown, Bones Highland, Christian Brown. I think that's going to be the best team, not one of the two best teams in the Western Conference. That's what we need to see. By the way, Misha's got hurt, by the way. Just want to make sure. I don't know what happened. I know that he hurt his ankle. He did not put any weight on it. They had to carry him off the basketball court, so hopefully he's good. But, yeah, man, this is just something that when you watch basketball, these are the things that you hope for. These are the moments that you hope for. You hope you get to see players of this ilk play against each other when the moment is tightest. And like I said, you got Nikola Jokic, Goku versus Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jiren, and the two best players in the NBA. They win ham. They absolutely win ham, man. So, wow. I mean, that was a treat to watch. I'm still feeling high from the game. That's how good of a game it was. I hope that the Nuggets and Bucks are healthy next year, and I hope the Nuggets and Bucks meet in the finals. I mean, that would be a dream come true. That would be my NBA dream come true. I want to see the Bucks I want to see them go through the East. I want to see the Bucks play against like the Raptors or Cleveland in the first round. I want them to play against the 76ers in the second round. And I want them to play against the Boston Celtics or the Brooklyn Nets in the third round. And I want to see them go to the finals. And I want to see the Denver Nuggets go all the way through the conference. I want to see the Denver Nuggets beat the Clippers, beat the Suns, and beat the Warriors in the run to the finals. And I want both of those teams with both of those players, with Jiren and Goku, to match up in an NBA final, because that's what we deserve. That's what the NBA community deserves. We deserve an opportunity to watch these two players go at it and go display their greatness. That was unbelievable. There's no way to hate on either player. If you're hating on either players, your priority is wrong. If you're hating on any one of these players, your priorities are wrong. Giannis is incredible. Giannis was incredible. He carried Greece on his back. He carried the entire nation on his back. And Jokic also carried Serbia. And when Serbia was in need in their moment of crisis in the fourth quarter and in overtime, this is what we got. We got an absolute showdown from the two best players in the NBA. If you have a chance to go watch the highlights and just take it in for yourself. You can watch every bit of it. You can see for yourself why these players are so freaking good, why they're so amazing. And I'm telling you, man. And by the way, people are worried about Nikola Jokic's free throws. I'm not worried about it at all. I think that's just going to be variance for the international play. Jokic is a career. He's going to, in his prime at least, he's been 81 to 86% from the free throw line. I'm not worried about it. I think the thing is, like, Jokic when it comes to shooting free throws, like, I think in the FIBA, I think he's just adjusting. Like, it's just something about the way he's shooting the ball, like how he's feeling. Like, that's just not, he's not making his free throw shots. But in the playoffs, he's making 85% of the free throws in his playoff career. You know what I mean? Like, he has a 50-40-90 series in the playoffs, averaging 31, 11, and 5. Only player in NBA history. Giannis also shot decent from the thing, man. If Giannis is ever able to shoot 44% from mid-range, bro, like, it's again, you can't do anything about it because he can get to the rim at will. Rim pressure out of the world. Playmaking. He's a great playmaker now. If Giannis is just able to shoot effectively, yeah, bro, there's nothing you're going to do. He's walking through the Eastern Conference. And if Jokic is able to hit his three-point shots and he has a fully healthy roster of players around him that are shooters and floor spacers and defenders, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's money. Somebody asked me, who do I think will win the European Championship next month? I'm not going to hold you, bro. I think Slovenia is nice. I think France is nice. But something about Luka. Luka's good. Like, Luka's very good in the NBA. So don't hear this as he's not very good in the NBA. He's a top 4 player in the NBA. But Luka also, like, internationally, like, the rules, everything, it all aids itself to him. Like, Luka is that guy internationally. He is just a phenomenal wing scorer. He's shooting well in an international play court. Like, it's everything. Like, everything about Luka. Like, I like Slovenia. We'll see what Serbia. It's Mishic's out. I don't like Serbia at all. We'll see what Greece does. It's funny, like, Thanasis is he can't play in the NBA, but Thanasis is like, I'm not saying that. He can't play a major role in the NBA, but he's actually pretty good on the international floor because of what he's asked to do. So I actually really enjoy watching him defensively, around the rim, as a finisher. He actually did really well today. So, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I'm gonna let y'all see the graphic. I'm just so overwhelmed with what we just got a chance to see. That was an exceptional game, exceptional play from the two best players in the NBA. And I'm thankful that we get a chance to watch it, that we get a chance to celebrate it, because it was incredible, y'all. And y'all, by the way, while you're here, like the video. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. We are on the way to 10,000 subscribers. If you like the thumbnail, like the video, dog. Like the video. I'm telling you, bro, like, we are doing next level things, bro. Like, I can't wait for the NBA season, y'all. Hey, drop it in the chat. Let me know in the chat how excited you are for the NBA season. We got Giannis with a healthy roster, Jokic with a healthy roster. The Warriors are back. The Clippers are back. The Suns are back. The Nets are coming back. The 76ers are better than they've ever been. Dog. You got all these teams in the East that are coming up. Dog. Come on now. Come on, NBA. I'm predicting and I'm hoping for one of the best seasons we've ever seen. I'm hoping for one of the best freaking seasons we've ever seen in the NBA, especially in modern NBA history, y'all. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all swipe a game, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Y'all already know what time it is, bro. I cannot freaking wait for the NBA season, y'all. Hey, y'all know what time it is, y'all. We out. I see y'all. Stay tuned for the next one, baby. Let's go.